Okay. Today we are going to discuss about real numbers. Class right. Chapter 1. In real numbers, we just review what you learned in 7th and 8th and 9th classes. Here I gave some numbers. The first one is 7 and second one is 100 and 9, 11, minus 3, 0, 1 by 4 and so on. From these numbers, I would like to pick the natural numbers. Everybody knows natural numbers start from 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4. Okay. This is my bag. This is natural numbers. This is my natural numbers. Am I clear? So I would like to pick all the natural numbers from a collection of numbers. These are in P by Q form, some are in points, some are in recurring and so on, whatever it may be. I would like to pick the natural numbers first. First one is 7. Okay. Pick the number, keep it in this bag. Next 100. Next 11. 5. 9. And so on some numbers. Everybody knows the natural numbers. Now coming to the whole number. This is my small bag. I name it as double. Double is nothing but whole numbers. Everybody learned in 7th standard. Whole numbers start from 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So we can pick the 0 from it. This is my 0. Pick from collection of numbers 0. Then you can write 7, 100, 11, 9, 5 and so on, whatever there in this collection of numbers. From these two situations I understood one thing. What do you know? All natural numbers comes under whole numbers. That means natural number is a subset of whole numbers. This is only brief review of real numbers. Look. Now this is coming from. This is my one more bag. I would like to name it as Z. Everybody knows. Z start from. Yeah. Z is equals to integers. They start from 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on, minus 1, minus 2 or minus 3 and so on. We will go all like this one. This is we can write in shortcut 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2 and so on. Am I clear or not? Now we will count all negative integers also. 0 comes under integers. 7 comes under integers. Why? Because those are all positive integers. These are called plus 1, plus 2, plus 3 and so on, positive integers. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 and so on. Negative integers. And 0 is a neutral. There is no plus and there is no minus. Okay. Now we can keep 0, 7 and here we have some minus 3 and you correct all the numbers plus and minus and so on. Those numbers comes under integers. Again I conclude that all whole numbers comes into the integers. Here we have 100, right? We have 11, 9, 5, all comes under whole numbers. That's the reason natural numbers comes under whole numbers comes under integers. Very next one. Fractions. See, some fractions I have written here. 13 by 70.
22. by 7.
No, 22 by 7 we'll discuss later. 1 by 4. 1 by 4 is a
Fraction.
fraction. So fraction is comes under Q. Q means what? Rational numbers. Rational numbers in the form of P by Q. We know in 7th, 8th class. We already studied. Those are in the form of fractions. Suppose if you take 7. Can I write 7 by 1? 7 by 1. That's the reason we can write 7 here. Here we have 100. Here we have 100. 100 by 1. 9 by 1. All these are what?
Rational number.
Rational numbers only. So 100 by 1, 9 by 1 and 5 by 1, even 0. Even 3 by 4, sorry 3 by 7. If you take here some minus here, minus 1 by 4. See here. By observing this activity, again integers comes under
Fraction.
Q is nothing but what? Rational
Rational
numbers.
numbers.
That means Z is under Q. I will give a just a block diagram. Suppose this is my natural number set n. This is comes under whole numbers because every natural number is a whole number. 8. Again, whole numbers comes under what?
Integers.
8. Again, we'll go to
Q.
Q. Q is nothing but what?
Rational number.
Rational number. So we have natural numbers. N is equals to. I not written here. I would like to write it down again. These are my natural numbers 1, 2, 3 and so on. The next one is whole numbers. They start from 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Okay. Very next one.
Integers.
Integers. Very good. I would like to write 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2 plus or minus 3 and so on. When we are coming to the Q is nothing but what? Rational numbers. Yes, but there is no definition. There is no this type of form. We cannot write in this format. Why? Simply we are telling like this. See here. Q contains all the numbers. Q contains all the numbers that are in the form of P by Q, where P comma Q are integers and Q is not equal to. Just simply you are writing like this. Q contains what? All the fractions. Why we given the definition like that is very, very important. We know natural numbers means we start from 1, 2, 3 and we can write in one format. It is easy to understand. It is easy, you can write. Whole number, yes, you can write easily. You start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, so on. When coming to the integers, yes, you can write 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2 and so on, so on. We can recognize plus or minus integers. When we are coming to the rational numbers, we gave a definition. Q contains all the numbers that are in the form of P by Q. We call it as P by Q. P by Q. Why we given this one? Why they give a definition like this? It's very, very important. Can you explain? See. Everybody knows this is my number line. This is 0. Say this is 1. Suppose this is 1. This is minus. Suppose this is my length. This is my length. I would like to divide only 4 equal parts. 1, 2, 3. See here, these are my 4 equal parts. This is the one part out of this length. 0 to 1 is a 1 centimeter, suppose. 1 centimeter. I would like to draw it like this so that we can get an idea, okay? So I would like to find this part. This is a part out of one part. How many parts are there? 4 parts. This is 1 by 4th part. 1 by 4th part. Am I right? Now if you say this one,
2 by 4.
2 by 4. Yes, come to here.
3 by 4.
If you come to here, 3 by
4.
If you come to here,
4 by 4.
very good. 4 by 4 is nothing but 1.
1 centimeter.
That means between 0 and 1 we can find some numbers that are in the form of 1 by 4, 2 by 4 and 3 by 4 and 4 by 4. These are all in the form of P by Q. That means between any two integers we can find some numbers. Those are must be in the form of P by Q. This is suppose this is 100 centimeters. Suppose this is my 100 centimeters. This is how much?
1 by 100.
No. 100 is divided into how many parts?
4.
25. 4 25 is 100. That means 25 by 100. 25 by 100 because this is a 25 out of 100. 25 1 yeah, 25 4 again 1 by 4 only. That means this is in different forms, but it gives 1 by 4 only. Do you understand my point? When coming to the two parts like this, 25 plus 25, 50 out of 50 out of
100.
fine. How much this value? 1
1
by
by 4.
51 ja 52 are 1 by 2. See, 2 1 ja 2 2s are 1 by 2. So that means fraction between any two numbers, two integers, there are different formats. One fraction shows in different forms. Suppose 1 by 2 is there. This we can write to 2 by 4. This can write to 3 by 6. 3 1 ja 3 2s again. That's the reason rational numbers we could not write. We cannot write in the form of natural numbers, whole numbers and integers. Suppose if you take, suppose I would like to say take same number line. See here. Say this is 0 and this is what? Number line will goes on like this only. Okay. Living. Only will take this part. 0 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are my 10 equal parts. I am not able to write clearly. But suppose these are all my equal parts. Suppose if you take this is one part out of how many parts? This is one part of how many parts?
1 by
So 1 by
10.
10. 2 by
10.
10. This is
3 by 10.
3 by 10. This is 4 by 10. This is 5 by
10.
10. 5 1 ja 5 1 ja 5 2 sir. This is exactly how
1 by 2.
1 by 2 only. This is 6 by 10. This is
7 by 10.
7 by 10. This is 8 by 10. This is 9 by 10. This is
10 by 10.
10 by 10. Again 10 by 10 is again this is 1. That means between any two integers, so we can find many, infinitely many fractions. Infinitely many rational numbers. Do you understand my point? But very important thing here. Every fraction can write into decimal form. But there are two kinds of decimals. One is terminating decimal. The second one is non-terminating decimal. Non-terminating and repeating decimal. We will discuss about the terminating and non-terminating decimal. Do you understand my point? This is very important concept. Here, up to here, everybody knows what is natural number, what is whole numbers and fractions. Every fraction in the form of p by q. Those formats are all called rational numbers. But rational number contains natural numbers, whole numbers, integers. Am I clear or not? Now we will see rational numbers and the forms of rational numbers. See, here a small discussion of what we discussed till now. See here, all the following statements are to give the reason for the answer with the examples. They are given what we discussed up to now. We just review it. That's all. Every rational number is an integer. Every rational number is an integer. No. But we give an example and give reason for the answer with an example. We have to give an answer with the help of an example. Suppose I would like to write 8 by 3. 8 by 3 is a what? Rational number. But it is not a but it is not an integer. Integers are always in the form of 8 by 1, 7 by 1, minus 7 by 1 like this. Or only minus 8, minus 7 or plus 7 like this one. But 8 by 3 is a rational number, but not a integer. So give it reason like this. When coming to the next one, every integer is a rational number. It's a beautiful question. You already explained. Every integer is a rational number. See, minus 7 is a negative integer. We can write it down in 7 by 1. It is in the form of p by q. 8 by 1. It is in the form of p by q. 7 by 1. Am I clear or not? 2 by 1. 100 by 1. Minus 100 by 1. These are all what? All integers are rational numbers. All rational numbers need not be an integer. Keeping need not be. It is very clear. Now, 0 is a rational number. Yes. 0 by 1 is a rational number because it is in the form of p by q. The next one is 0 by 2. 0 by 2 is nothing but 0 only. 0 by 3 is nothing but again 0 only, but it is in the form of p by q, therefore it is a
rational number.
So these are only examples to understand the natural numbers and whole numbers, the difference between natural and whole numbers and rational numbers. Now we are coming to different types of decimals. These decimals are coming from fractions or rational numbers. Now, see the next example. Yeah. Find two rational numbers between 3 and 4. Only two rational numbers. By V method. So mean method is so simple, very simple. Mean means mean reaction. Suppose this is my number line. Suppose this is my 3 and this is my 4. Rest are like this or in this direction. 2 will come this side, 1 will come this side, and 4 after 5 will come this side, and so on, so on, it goes on. But I would like to discuss about 3 and 4. I would like to find only 2 rational numbers. That means 3 plus 4. 3 plus 4 by 2. Simple. How much? 7
By 2.
is nothing but 3.5. 3.5 plus 3.5. This is decimal form, keep in mind. Oh, this is 7 by 2.
2.
My dear. So one more integer we need to find. Suppose add these two and keep divided by 2. That means 3 plus 7 by 2 is divided by 2. This is different. Keep it separate. 2 3s are
6.
6 plus 7.
13.
Very good. 13 by 2 is divided by what is there? 2. Can I write 2 by 1? The reciprocal multiplied by this one. 13 by 2 into 1 by 2. This is nothing but 13 by 4.
4.
So 13 by 4 is one more rational number lies between
3 and 4.
This is the mean method. We can find how many numbers? Infinitely many. Add these two and divide with 2, we get again one fraction. Add these two and divide with 2, we get one more rational number. We can keep on writing so many rational numbers between 3 and 4, I already told you. You find many integers between many rational numbers between any two integers. Infinitely many. Not only many, infinitely many. There is no end for the number. We cannot find a number. We cannot find the least number. Am I clear about it? Infinitely many points are there. Now, this is also we can find rational numbers between 3 and 4 with one more method that is very, very important. Here 3 and here 4. I would like to find 2 rational numbers. Only 2 rational numbers. 2 keep in mind and add 1. How much?
3.
3. This is keep in mind. Take 3, 3 by 1, always correct. And here we have 4, we can write 4 by 1. How much is that?
3.
3. Why we taken 3? We need to find 2 rational numbers between 3 and 4. That's the reason I told you add 1. 2 plus 1. That 3 is multiplied and divided with given numbers. This 3 is divide and multiply.
3. 1 by 2.
And again 4 into 3 by 1 into 3. Just listen to us. 3 3s are 9. 3 1 are 3. And 4 3s are 1. Divided by 3 1 are 3. 3 3s are 3 how many times?
3.
It is nothing but 3 only. It is nothing but
4.
yes. But these two are in the form of fractions. Now understand my point. I would like to find 2 rational numbers. See, 9 by 3 after 10 by 3. 10 by 3 after 11 by 3. Then what we have? 12 by 3. Here 9 by 3. This is how many times? 3 times. This is how many times?
4 times.
So what are the rational numbers lies between 3 and 4? 10 by 3. Comma. 11 by
3.
3. Are lies between
3 and
3 and suppose I ask you find your 100 rational numbers. Suppose 100 plus 1.
100.
So 101 multiplied with again 100.
Three into 100.
This is my 3. I would like to multiply with 101 by 1 into 101. These two get cancelled again. 3 only. Now coming to 4 into 101 divided by
1 into 1.
1 into
100.
100. Again these two get cancelled away. We get that one only. 303 by 101 and 404 by.
100.
Now write it down. Here after what is there? 304 by 101. 305 by 101. These are all lies between
3 and
404, 403 by 101, 403 by
404.
404 by
101.
101. That means how many rational numbers we can find between these two? Infinitely, because if you take 1000, we can write 1000 rational numbers lies between it. If you take 1 crore, we can write 1 crore rational numbers between 3 and 4 only. That's the reason many rational numbers between any two indices. Am I clear or not? This is a very important model. From this we conclude that infinitely many rational numbers lies between any two integers. That's all. Yes. Now coming to the rational numbers and its forms. Rational numbers and its form. Yes. Here I taken two examples to understand the terminating and non-terminating decimals. First I taken what? 7 by 60. This value is equal to 0.4375. We'll see is it right or wrong. 7 divided with 60. Directly it will not go in this one.
0.
Take point 0 after point. Keep 0 here. 16 4 jab. 64. How much?
6.
6. Again keep 0.
60.
Again 3 times. 3 times.
16.
16 3s are. 16 3s are.
48.
48. How much? 2. 1.
1.
0. We'll go to 7. 16 into 7. 6 7 ja 42. 4. 7 1 ja 7.
1.
1 1
2.
2. Take 8.
80.
80.
Keep 0.
8. We should keep 0.
Yes. One borrowing. Okay, 80. How many times? 16 5s are.
7. 7. 7 is introduction.
7.
Zero.
Okay.
What
7. Okay. 7. Okay.
Now 5.
Now 5. Yes. Now 16 5s are. 6 5s are.
30.
30. 5 1 ja 5.
8.
See here, by observing this division, I got 4 3 7 5. These reminders came up to remainder 0. First remainder is 6. First remainder is 6. Second remainder is 12. Third remainder is 8. We get 4 3 7 and 5 after the decimal point.